Hey guys, welcome to Galaxy Sparkles, where I turn imagination into reality. Thank you for tuning in and giving me a few minutes of your time. Leave a comment below and let me know how my craftsmanship has came along. Also like and share this video. And if you'd like to watch my progression as a one-stop shop, subscribe and let us take the journey together. Galaxy Sparkles.
Good morning, guys. It is Monday, January 27th, 2025. Today, we're going to create a little ring. I got the bezel already partially started. I'm going to take some leftover material and make my backing for it. It's going to be called the Great Gate Escape. The Great Gate Escape. January 27th, 2025, guys. So let's get started on this thing. It is currently pretty cold outside. I forgot to look at the temperature, but it's cold. I did pick up the hardware from Lowe's this weekend to mount my vise and my mill. But unfortunately, it was so cold yesterday, I didn't feel like being out in the garage because like I've told you once, if I've told you twice, I am a fair-weathered person, and I stayed wrapped up around the heater all day, and I stayed nice and warm, and I've done some exploring. So today, like I told you a while ago, we are going to build the Great Gate Escape. So here we go, guys. Let's get started on this thing. I'm going to mill this down so I can have a little backing on my bezel that I started, and I'll catch y'all up in just a minute. Here we go. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys, I'm creating the bezel for the Great Escape Ring. Here we go. We're going to solder him up. I got my little round bezel, and I got my plate made right here. So we're going to solder this thing up. It shouldn't take long, being that it's fairly thin material on both pieces. So here we go. Let's solder him up. I'm going to take my torch and ball up this solder and kind of just learn and dribble it on there. That's what I've learned. It's a very simple technique, and I really like it. It doesn't move my material around, and pretty nice. Need to get that other side made. Pretty nice technique that I've picked up along the way. So there we go, guys. It's all nice and soldered up all the way around. All right, let's begin working on the next portion of the ring. Here we go, guys. The Great Escape Ring. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys, we're going to take a piece of our 1.5" plumbing copper here. We're going to take approximately, I would say, a good inch and a quarter there off of this piece of pipe. And we're going to create a different type of ring, one that I've never really actually created before. We're going to do just a little different. We're going to kind of step outside the box a little bit today and see what we can create. Not that it's going to be a difficult ring. It's just going to be a unique type of ring, something I really haven't built yet. So we may have to do an audible and go to something a little simpler design, but for now we're going to definitely attempt to gain some serious XP points today and step outside the box and create this unique gate escape ring, the escape gate ring. Here we go, guys. It's time. It's the escape gate ring, guys. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys, this is my second attempt on, I took a template and a small piece of plate I've created off that 1.5" copper pipe, and I've trying to cut this thing out, and the first one just looked like all kinds of cattywampus, so I'm going to take a different approach this time, and we're going to try again. So here we go. Y'all hang tight. Let's see what we don't end up with here in just a second. Here we go. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys, at least we kind of got it sort of going in our direction. I'm going to take my sander. I got it cut out with my snips, and I'm going to try to keep it in the lines. I'm so close. I mean, this is almost usable here, guys, as long as I don't screw up from here. So I'm going to kind of take my time and get it to the line and see what we don't wind up with here in just a second. So the gate escape, the Great Escape Gate Ring. Here we go. Let's get him started. Let's do him good. We got to do him good, guys. Here we go. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys. We got our top there made. It's somewhat uniform. It's definitely not perfect, but being my very first time creating this sort of type of ring, I'm going to accept it. We're going to go ahead and make our band now, and we're going to attach it to it and see what happens. Here we go. Y'all hang tight. the Great Escape gate ring. Here we go. All right, guys, I got that thing all nailed up real nice. So what I'm gonna do now is get it beat here in shape around the mandrel and get our top attached to it. That is the idea. So here we go. Y'all hang tight. We coming along just fine. All right, guys, this is actually what I've came up with. I've got me a couple of solder balls over the top of the ring, and I've got my band connected to it, how I want to solder it up. So I got me some solder balls there, and I'm going to heat up the band itself, work my way toward the top of the ring, and solder this little unit up, hopefully seamlessly. That is the goal. That is the idea. So let's see what happens. Here we go. Then we'll wrap it around the mandrel and connect the other side, get our sizing correct, and finish up this Great Escape gate ring. Here we go. Y'all hang tight. Just solder him up together. So like I said, I'm gonna heat up this band first, get it nice and hot. I got me a piece of stick solder right here just in case there's a little seam, and once them solder balls kind of do its thing, and if it doesn't seam up seamlessly, then seal up seamlessly, we'll try to hit it with some stick there. So here we go. Let's do this thing. Shouldn't take too long. They're already starting to get kind of milky there, the right color. So here we go. It's starting to do its thing. All right, guys. That is that. We'll get it wrapped around the mandrel and see what we don't look like there here in just a second. So I'm gonna let that marinate just a minute and set up, harden up, quench it, wrap it around the mandrel, and do our little trim. See what we don't wind up with, guys. Thank y'all. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys, I got my third arm holding this little unit up. I got me a solder ball laid up on top. We're gonna heat it up, get him soldered up, and start filling in the gaps. We're going to mount our bezel on top of it in a minute, set the stone, and oh man. All right, there it goes, guys. Look at that, almost a seamless joint. I'm almost going to take my stick right here. I got a little corner piece over here that didn't get hit, so let's get us a, ooh, that's spicy on my meats. I need a meat protector, boys. All right, I'm gonna flip him over and get the other side real nice, and we'll mount our bezel to that little unit and see what happens. Y'all hang tight, guys. All right, guys, this is what I've came up with. I got my bezel set on top. I've triple checked it for squareness and uniform. I got me a solder ball laid on there, so I'm gonna hit it, get that solder ball nice and melted up, and hopefully this thing goes together like it's supposed to, guys. So here we go. What I'm gonna do is hit that solder ball. Once I see that solder ball melt, I'm gonna actually flip it over with my tongs and hit it the other side with my stick. So let's see if we can do this without getting these meats too hot. In fact, I'm gonna get my meat protector on, and we're gonna solder this up together, guys. Here we go. Y'all hang tight. All right, I'm all set, guys. Here we go. Let's flip him over real quick. Get this other side. right, guys, that is that. Woo! That old meat protector got warm, boy. See, I just, sometimes you just know. Sometimes you just know. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to quench this thing, clean it up, set the stone, and we'll see y'all at final. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys, we have finished the Great Escape ring. It is done. It's nice. It's uniform. The bezel is a little off center. And for this particular project, I'm definitely going to grade it a C- because the bezel is off. Heck, I double checked it, triple checked it, and it just a little off. I mean, just a little off. Just whenever you can just put your good eye on it, just see a little slight to the right there. But nonetheless, this ring turned out fairly good. I did grade it a C, as I said, and the ring was just a little too simple, guys. You know, my craftsmanship level has definitely came a long ways, and this ring was just a little too simple. I definitely see where I can make some improvements for the next time, and I have a different technique that I'll definitely use when I circle back around and make this ring again. And, you know, in the near future, maybe a month, 2 months, however long it is further down the road, my craftsmanship level will definitely be much more improved, and I'll be able to implement other techniques into this ring and definitely improve the quality and craftsmanship of this ring. But it's been a fun ring. It didn't take me very long. Like I said, it did turn out to be fairly simple. I thought it would be a little more complicated. But anyway, guys, I just keep waking up a better version of myself every day, a better craftsman every day, just every single day, guys. We just keep striving to be better and better at whatever it is you have your goals and hearts and minds set on, guys. So just keep working hard, going through the hurdles. Don't go around the hurdles. Continue on through the hurdles. And the Gate Escape ring is complete. And I appreciate y'all tuning in. Don't forget to like my videos, comment on any, you know, craftsmanship, whatever you want to say. Hell, just say whatever you want to say. I don't care what you say. Just say something. Hell, say hello, gosh damn it. Say something. So anyway, guys, we're going to leave it with that. And like always, I'm going to leave you a huge energy ball. Huge energy ball, guys. It's going to cast out through multiple universes, through multiple worlds, guys. So here we go. It's going to be huge, guys, y'all. If you see it coming at you, you better brace yourself, because if it hits you, it's going to change you. So here we go. Huge energy ball, guys. Full of energy, full of imagination, full of love, full of joy, and full of connectedness. Coming at you. All right, guys, catch that if you can. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all hang tight.